Okay, completely stock on 2 bent front wheels and old tires.
30, 60.
Jesus Christ, 4.56 stock? Woo! Alright, it's a sad day. The Jeep is sold to another enthusiast out in New Jersey. I'm going to be shipping it from our dealership out there soon. And I don't want to make like a huge, crazy reveal video. I honestly just don't have the time. However, let me show you guys what we're jumping into next. The Golf RAR! And of course it's white. Everything I get is white. Pretty excited about it. This does have the cool adaptive headlights, which have weird, you know, turning features, and like when you turn, there's extra light that comes out of this little flicker down here. I mean, I'll do a whole review on this car in the future, guys. I just want to kind of give you a quick reveal. We took this in off a lease, so we pretty much stole this car. I got an awesome deal on it. It has the 19s. It's got a couple issues, which we'll do later in the video. It needs 2 new front wheels that are bent, and it needs new tires for sure. So let me show you some stuff real quick, guys. If you're not too familiar with this platform, it's essentially an Audi S3. It has a 7-speed dual clutch transmission, digital dash. This is of course CarPlay, Fender audio system with the sub in the trunk, flat bottom steering wheel, aluminum pedals, the RAR race seats, and yeah, it's tiny. It's a tiny little hatch, which is pretty cool because you can't get an S3 in a hatch in the States, so this is the closest you're gonna get to it. So pretty excited. In a lot of ways it's like a downsize, literally, but not a downgrade. I like the wheels. I think I'll keep them that color for now. And I was just test fitting some stuff, but I already got my first mod. Check it out. Oh, Giono. It's for Atlas. And yeah, I was researching a bunch of things. We have some other seats, but this thing is rad. Got it test fitted in here. This is an awesome seat, and it does fit pretty well in here. I mean, just as well as it was fitting in my Jeep, honestly. Like, someone can still fit in the front without their knees really getting smashed up against the front, which I had test fit this in an S3 because we have one on the lot, and it seemed to fit better in the Golf for some reason. I think maybe it's the pitch, the back seat. But so yeah, kind of some cool stuff. Of course, quad tip exhaust. It's all chromed out. This you can remove, but my dog can still sit back here and kind of like put his head through. I call it the penalty box when I put my dog back here. Plenty of space. I can actually fit a bunch of stuff back here, the car seat. There's even storage under here where the sub is. Down there where I have a bunch of my camera gear and stuff hidden. So yeah, it's got room. Honestly though, the car doesn't have a spare, and it's on run flats, which we're gonna get rid of because I hate run flats. They always go flat. And the stock tire size is 235/19, which is super stiff because this has the adaptive suspension. And in sport mode it's hella stiff. So what we're gonna do, the dealership is replacing the wheels and tires for me because that was part of our agreement. So today we're gonna do wheel and tire mod. Let's roll.
You go all out, huh?
Yeah, I'm going all out.
With the sound and
mechanic Adam, yeah, with sound and everything, man. I got the mic.
I see that.
My boy here used to be a VW fan.
Used to.
Used to work for, I mean, he's got the rings now.
Insulting.
Oh, I'm sorry. He's going to be doing the work today. However, man, I completely got him out of VWs for life. He had an R32 GTI, fully tuned and modded. And I got him this bad boy recently, which I This is my dream. It's a RS3. However, we also stole this, so my man can do all the work himself, which is awesome. You don't have to pay someone to do the work. And yeah, we're gonna do some videos on that in the future as well. You're gonna be tuning this car. Pretty damn stoked. Anyways, let's get to getting these new wheels, tires, and an alignment going. All right, she's in the air. Gonna be replacing the brakes as well. I think they've got those parts on order. So not today. Not today, boys.
That.
Oh yeah, that one's bent and scratched up, and that one's just bent.
Kinda
That'll be
bent,
my spare, my full-size spare that I'll keep. Nice.
Oh yeah.
Oh, my boy's putting in work over here. Dang. Rubber. So these should be thicker than stock, right? You got the stock tire? Let's see. Put it next to this one. I just want to see like how much thicker. Oh, let's see.
Why? What did you change?
The size. This is the 235 OEM.
235,
35, 245, 35. Oh yeah, it's slightly thicker for sure. Yeah, it's gonna be way more grip, and it actually kind of does. The whip does kind of cover the
wheel more.
The front more. Yeah, it's crazy how the BW wheels, the offset or whatever, is so flat right compared to like the S3.
And that has to step down.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Hell yeah! I can't wait to put them on, man. And just so you guys, we went with the Continental Extreme Contact all-terrains. What the hell? All season. Why am I saying all-terrain? All season Extreme Contact Continentals. You just taught me a shop trick. You put the tires facing each other and you can push them together while you're in the shop because they just keep bumping into each other. The things you learn in the back of the house here. See, I usually just do sales, guys, so I work on my own car, but I don't work in a shop. Not like this. Yeah. And here's how it looks with the bigger tires. A little bit more meat under there. And like I said, a little more around the wheels. She's up on the rack. And I'm OCD as fuck, so I'm gonna sit my own steering wheel straight, because
both legs on this side of that bar.
On that side?
Yeah, you're not gonna be able to straddle that.
Oh my gosh. All right, give me just a moment. Let me do this here real quick, guys. Okay, to illustrate, I kind of like my wheel dead straight, almost sometimes maybe a slight pitch to the left. I'm not even sure, like a 1 or 2 degree pitch, so it almost, you know, makes up for the crown of the road, so the wheel's like always straight when you drive. I'm just crazy and OCD, but I think I got it set where I want it.
Ready. Yes, I mean, ready.
So it's electronic steering on this model, right? Or like assist, electric assist, right?
Yeah, there's no power steering fluid.
No power steering?
Nope.
So it's just like the Audis, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Nice.
Me personally, a little toe out is good for turning, and then you have a little camber going this way both, so but and then your front, this I won't be able to touch, but it's barely there, so I can't do anything about this or the caster.
Why?
Because there's
no adjustment for
like,
it?
see, it says illustrated adjustment. There's no caster adjustment.
Interesting.
And then there's no front camber.
Why is that?
So, just the way they said. I could do front camber, but it's involving shifting the subframe.
Oh, crazy.
So the only thing I could do is whatever I take from this side will go to this side. So instead of like this being hairline yellow and this being
gotcha.
green, they might both be like high yellow if I tried to shift it, but it doesn't always work if you try when you try to shift it, you know.
No kidding.
So for the most part, we just leave it alone. When you sit in it, believe it or not, this will come over some more. And European cars have negative camber pretty much from the factory. They're running that way.
Dope.
But your back's pretty close, so I'm gonna get this like pretty much spot on within like 1 of center here for all of these.
Okay.
And then I'll do your toe the same, and then we'll be good to go.
Hell yeah, my man.
That's the plan.
Honestly, I think it's an advantage to be able to like, kind of sit back here with my tech and get school on some of this stuff, because I don't know anything about it. I think it's pretty awesome. I'm excited about this car, and I think it's going to handle much better now, because it needed all this stuff, and the alignment was definitely off. So I'll hit you guys back here in a moment. I think I love the chrome exhaust tips instead of black. It's pretty sweet. Not sure I think I'm feeling it. I mean, the Jeep had black exhaust tips, but I think I'm feeling these quad tips. Ooh, might need to get that Miltech exhaust. I think that would look sick and sound sick as well. It looks really good from this position. I think I'm starting to
It's an 18, right?
fall in love with this car more. Yeah, it's an 18.
Yeah.
Should be LED license plate bracket. Sweet. That looks good. I'm feeling it with those wheels and tires. So definitely thicker, a little more meat. Oh yeah, we're looking good.
Thrust angle, so.
Very, very nice. Thank you, sir. Okay, so yesterday I managed 0 to 60 4.56 stock on the bent wheels and stock tires. We'll see what this does here shortly. All right, y'all, I just realized that these are brand new tires, so the times will probably not be the best because they're, you know, not seasoned yet. So let's kind of see how it goes.
30.
Did you even get 60? I didn't even hear it. Oh shit, it did. All right, I mean, it's super close, 4.596. So I'll take that for sure. That's pretty much spot on with what we did yesterday, 4.56. So not bad at all. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining. It's been an eventful day with the Golf R, getting it up to speed. And it's pretty exciting to see what's going to happen with this platform. I'm going to do a full review at some point soon on the car itself because I'm new to the car, so I still need, there's a lot of little things I need to kind of figure out before I can do a decent review on it. However, first hands-on impressions, I definitely love it way more than my WRX, and I do like it better than the S3s that I get to drive all the time here at work, so I'm excited to see just like what's going to happen with this car. I love it so much so far. Anyways, y'all, I hope you have a fabulous week. I'll catch up with you soon with some more content and some better produced stuff. This was just a vlog, which I haven't done in a while. So yeah, welcome to my vlog. Catch you guys soon. Peace out.